Andres today. We're jumping into From Dusk Till Dawn. This movie came out in 1996. Ooh, I'm excited. So I love vampire movies. In case you guys don't know, this deals with two criminals and their hostages unknowingly seeking temporary refuge in a truck stop populated by vampires, in a truck stop with chaotic results. We're gonna be staying in a truck stop. That's interesting. Budget. But anyways, this came out in 1996 in January. Obviously it has George Clooney. And this other guy in the poster, I know him, but I can't remember where I know him from. By the poster, it kind of giving me kind of goofy, like, not that serious. I thought it was going to be like a comedy vampire thing, which I was gonna be like, oh God, here we go. But no, it definitely says action, crime, and horror. So that got me very excited. I love vampires and werewolves, and especially around this time, I always try to find movies that have them in it. For some odd reason, I don't really know a lot of werewolf movies, and their vampire movies are slim to none. They kind of make them goofy now. Besides, like in the 90s, like you would get vampire movies. Now, you don't really get, you name a vampire movie that is actually like a vampire movie. I don't know any. Maybe there's some that went under the radar as of recently, but mostly everything that ever comes out is like omens, dead things and stuff like that. Ghost and whatever, paranormal activity, what's that word? Para something. Get me a paralegal, I need a word. But yeah, so they have all like those type of things now, but we need a good vampire movie, which clearly we've been trying to do. Just in case you guys do not know, they have been trying to get a remake of Blade over there on the Marvel Disney side of things. It is not working out. Mahershala Ali, I believe that's his name, an amazing actor, phenomenal, and he almost left the damn production, guys. Like he's like, you know what, I'm tapping the holy hell out. This is getting chaotic. From what I read, they were trying to bring 3 characters before Blade. So Blade was going to be the 4th main character in his own damn movie. And the 3 main characters were all going to be women. And then they were going to give Blade a daughter, which was pretty much going to be a women-based movie. And that is not what Blade is. And I feel like for some odd reason, the year that we're in, the era that we're in, which I kind of just want to get out of, it's like everybody's very sensitive and everybody always wants representation of themselves, but Blade is literally a vampire. He's a daywalker. His mother was killed by vampires. I think the movie twisted it where his mother became a vampire. I don't think in the comics it was like that. Blade also is obviously under Marvel, and Blade fought alongside with, don't quote me, I know Morpheus, is that his name? The other vampire dude. I think he tried to fight him or something like that. But I know he teamed up, like in some comics, with Marvel heroes. I want to say Daredevil and Spider-Man that he was with in a comic. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure I'm correct. So I don't know why we always have to switch things. And even Star Wars is doing it. I feel like Disney is just trying to Disneyfy their stuff, and sometimes it's just like way too much. And I love Disney. I love Disney. I love Disney. I love Disney. I don't think I'll ever bash Disney, but I just don't understand why they're like forcing some things down our throats like all the time. Like Star Wars, I tapped out of Star Wars. I can't wait. I hope the new movie, the new trilogy that's coming out is going to be better than the last trilogy. But I feel like we haven't left that, because then I saw Ahsoka, and although I did like Ahsoka, and I do need to finish that up in case anybody wants me to finish Ahsoka up. So far, what I did see of Ahsoka, I was like, ugh. You know what I mean? And thank God, even Mahershala Ali, if that's how you pronounce his name, he was gonna walk off and not do it if I already did not say that already. He was so unhappy with the script, and thank God he was about to, because he saved it, because they are starting anew. It's just like, what is going on? I didn't know it was that hard to make a vampire movie. Hopefully From Dusk Till Dawn will give us an actual good vampire movie. It kind of sounds kind of dopey though. a truck stop. But I just wanted to give you that tea about Blade, in case anybody was curious, and it was on topic with dealing with vampires. When are we going to see Blade, the remake of Blade? Ciao. I don't know if that's ever going to come out, but let's keep our fingers crossed. Blade might be like a Batwoman movie. It was talked about but never produced. Anyways, or it was produced, never put out. I'm ready to jump into this, but as always, if you would like to see this in a full reaction, of course you can. For the third tier here on this platform, there will always copyright all my as well as my other platform, Patreon. So please join me over there to be able to see this in a full reaction. And once again, thank you to all of the Patreon members and the channel members. You guys are amazing. I love my subscribers. I love the supporters. I love the people who come here and view, like, share, and comment. You all are amazing. But also the Patreon and the channel members, especially there's a lot of channel members that I know since day one of me doing, even opening up this channel. Shout out to you. You guys really do help support this channel and keep the channel afloat. I do my little upgrades here and there. I don't know if y'all even realize it, but I do upgrades here and there to the platform, and I do it from pretty much everybody supporting the channel. But if you cannot support the channel at this moment, it's fine. It's fine. As long as you please hit that like button, share, and comment down below. I promise you that also does wonders for this video and wonders for this channel. Now, without further ado, let's jump into From Dusk Until Dawn and find out exactly what this movie has got to give. Nice, we're back in the desert. World of Liquor, Benny's. Sounds like my type of place. Wow, that's a stretch.
Been inside with air conditioner blasting all day long.
Oh, is that right? Pour me out a bottle of that Jack, will you?
Yeah.
Is he drinking while driving?
Goddamn not. That little shit ass. You never get your way.
Sheesh.
Puking up pigs in a blanket like a sick fucking dog by 10:30. Dean should have hit that boy in the head and sold the fucking milk.
Kid belongs under a circus tent, not flipping burgers. You could own that fucking place.
My God, these are the nicest people in the world, y'all.
It's all been on the box all day. Killed some people, didn't it?
3 cops.
One civilian.
1 civilian.
You get it.
We'll get
I
him.
don't doubt it.
I got a drain my lizard. Why not use your commode?
You go over there and drain your lizard in your commode.
You want this little girl to die, or that little girl, or yourself?
What do you want from me? I did what you said.
You let me use the bathroom. No store does that. I want him out of here, in his car, and down the road, or you can change the name of this place to Benny's World of Blood. You're giving that pig signals.
We're giving it pizza.
I didn't do anything. I was scratching. I don't remember scratching, and if I did scratch, it's not because I was sick of the cop. It's because I'm fucking scared shitless. You asked me to act natural, I'm acting natural. Under the circumstances, I think I had to get a fucking Academy Award for how natural I'm acting.
Better get a hell of a lot fucking better, or you are gonna feel a hell of a lot fucking worse. Be cool.
Tonight I'm gonna sit down that box and get high on a Georgia pine.
You fucking liar! I didn't say shut the hell up! You stop it! I was by the magazines, I could see his face, and I saw him mouth the words.
Start the car.
Oh,
You know
he
that?
really
Shut
said
the
help
fuck
us.
up and start the car.
He shot me in the fucking head! Like I told you, he said help us! I never said help us!
I count to 3. You shoot the bottles out from behind him.
Oh yeah!
What did I tell you? What did I say to you? I said buy the road map and leave.
The way he looked at us, you especially, I knew he knew.
Hello? It is not police. It is not setting fire to a building.
I don't think that cop knew anything. Ew. Hello?
How do you want
password. I want a fucking room.
Do they have an X-rated channel?
No.
Do they have a waterbed?
Nope.
Hi.
Don't say a word.
What are you gonna do with
I said plant yourself. Plants don't talk. You want to get on my good side?
Look at her, say the son of a bitch.
The border, check things out. I'm gonna call Carlos, trying to arrange some sort of a rendezvous. They don't even know the meaning of the word barter. You want to stay in LA, you give them 30% of your loot. It's scripture.
George Clooney looked good back then. Still does.
We need to have a talk. I'm gonna ask you one question, and all I want is a yes or no answer. Do you want to live through this? If you make a noise, Mr. 44 makes no noise. You do what we say when we say it. If you don't, see rule number 1. You hang in there, you follow the rules, and you don't fuck with us, and you'll get out of this alive. I'll be back in a minute.
She could be dead if she left with this man.
You wanna come over on the bed and watch TV with me?
Was he trying her?
Two more hours till we get into El Paso.
We don't want to stay in those Roach Haven motels, do we?
We're self-contained. Just lie in the back, Dad. I can drive us into Mexico.
I just bet you would. Don't even think about it. The beds in the home are okay, but they're not like a real bed.
Mr. Franklin said that he wouldn't permanently replace you until we came back. Don't you believe in God anymore?
Our congregation needs spiritual leadership. Yes, I do believe in God, but do I love them?
One day, you're just gonna wake up and say, fuck him?
And ask yourself, am I a fool? Mama's got nothing to say. She's dead.
Brother Seth Gecko was serving time in Rawlings, Kansas State Penitentiary. His younger brother, Richard Gecko, a known armed robber and sex offender, pulled off a daring daylight escape. Heidi Vogel, 6th grade teacher who was run over by the Gecko brothers killed another Texas Ranger. Liquor store clerk, Pete Bottoms. That changes the death toll to 16.
Shout out to Bottoms.
Bank teller and mother of 4, Gloria Hill. That the Bureau, the Rangers, and the police force are taking this manhunt personally.
I would say that's a very safe assumption.
He killed her, didn't he?
What'd you see?
Cops, the longer we stay here, our lives ain't worth shit. Here you go. The boys, both of them, all of them, are gonna escort us to LA. You what? The woman, the hostage, the fucking hostage.
He killed her.
Richard, where is she? Any explanation. What does it matter?
Wrong. After you left, he became a completely different person. No, simple.
Is this
It's not
my
your fault.
fault? Do you think that this is what I am? And I don't fucking rape women. What you are fucking doing. I understand.
Yes,
Say it. Say yes, Seth. I fucking understand.
Yeah, he's crazy.
It's gonna be sweet rosemary and 100 proof liquor.
He needs help. Well, no, he needs a jail cell.
I can't believe he's stopping here. This place is totally cruddy.
Has a bed. That's all I care about.
Creepy guy.
What?
Me and my lady friend need some ice, and we don't seem to have an ice bucket. If it's not too much trouble, can I possibly borrow yours?
What is this?
Oh!
It's called a punch. Jacob, get up, get on the bed. If you make a wrong move, I will shoot you in the face. Couple of facts.
Hey!
My son.
How's that happen? You don't look Japanese. Brother and I went a little hot water. I'm gonna need your assistance. Stop. Simon says, sit the fuck down. Sit down. All right, Richie, you take these keys, you start this big
Look at
bastard
him.
up and drive it up front. Sure. Richie, hey. You, Gidget. Go in the bathroom, come on, some clothes.
He's crazy.
We're gonna go on a little ride.
Oh, Lord.
If you're taking people, take me. But my kids aren't going anywhere with you.
Sorry, Pops, I need everybody. That's not fucking that. This is fucking this. Take your kids and you get in that motorhome, or I will execute all 3 of you right now. Hey, your old man's all right. He just saved your life. Okay, Ramblers, let's get rambling.
Oh, Lord.
What's in Mexico?
Mexicans.
Put in your bed.
Put in your bit.
I grind my teeth.
Where is the little lady?
In heaven. Auto wreck.
Damn.
She slid on the road, she crashed, she died.
Damn.
Died right away. Those acts of God really stick it in and break it off, don't they?
Yes, they did.
You're a preacher?
I was a minister. I think I've gotten about as up close and personal with you as I'm gonna get.
Let's just keep this friendly. Give a rat's ass about you or your fucking family. You can all live forever or you can die this second. So you help us get across the border without incident, without trying to escape. And in the morning, I'm gonna let you guys go, all of you. You know, and I don't think you want to be worrying about my brother's intentions towards your daughter all night either.
Right. Well, your words suck. She told that to the
If
lady.
he touches her, I'll kill him.
Ew, he's such a weirdo. His feet are gross.
Do you mean what you said back there in the room? You really want me to do that for you? I will. I'd be happy to.
You need to watch those kids, not to talk to them. We don't have nothing to say to one another, so let's just cut the chat. Richie, take Kate into the bathroom. Scott, get up here with your dad. Let's go. Let's
Why
go.
would you take Kate into the bathroom?
Just keep thinking about that gun next to Kate's head.
This isn't gonna work, Sam.
Shut up. It's going to work just fine.
You have to tell them that the back door.
About your sister?
Right.
They get over here, they're gonna let us go.
Dad, come on. I watch those reality shows. I'll tell the cops. I will. So, you're gonna do a goddamn thing. You hear me?
They should have put that boy in the bathroom
I make the
with
place.
the gun.
Back the place I make.
How many with you?
Just my son and I. I'm taking him to see his first bullfight.
Oh.
They're gonna search the van. He's called me a fucking nut.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Just meant be cool.
Yeah, you meant that, but you meant the other two. Now, where I come from, that stops the train in its
Your
tracks.
fucking voice down.
Boy.
That was just my daughter in the bathroom.
He said,
It was just you and your son.
Open up, I'm coming aboard.
Was it possibly when your ass was rotting in jail and I broke it out? Was that the nuttiest thing? That was nutty. Not to make me stupid.
I'm in the bathroom.
Open up as board patrol.
Shut the fucking door, please.
Excuse me.
God damn, that was intense. Fucking in Mexico, you little piece of fucking shit. Come on, take it out. Now, Scotty, I want you to help me with Richie. We're gonna lay him down on the couch over there. Jacob, you're gonna keep driving down the street, a bar called the Titty Twister. From what I understand, you cannot miss it. Don't make a career out of this, okay? Come on, hey. Something about your hand hurting and you just hit the ground like a sack of potatoes. We are officially Mexicans. Wait for Carlos. When he gets there, he's going to take us down to El Rey.
El Rey.
Yeah, they broke when you fell. Care of it when we get to El Rey.
Yeah, like some Mexican hole in the wall. Stand my fucking prescription.
It's not a big deal. Stop bringing me down with this bullshit.
Yeah. This guy has vampires. Hopefully he does put on.
Here at the Titty Twister, we're slashing pussy in half. Give us an opera.
I would not be there. Fair to say.
Very happy about where we're at. We got a real nice, I don't fuck with you, you don't fuck with me attitude going on. And everybody's gonna get what they want.
Okay.
Out of the stew pot and into the fire.
Attention, pussy shoppers. Not the best thing.
Step aside, asshole.
Hi, how you doing? Enjoying it? I hope so.
Well, there's that.
Cucarachas enojadas.
I can become a regular.
Fumando marihuana.
Whiskey.
You can't come in here.
What do you mean?
This bar is for bikers and truckers only.
1, 2. Now wait a minute. There's no reason to get ugly. You said this bar is for truckers and bikers? Well, I'm a truck driver. In order to drive that legally, you need a Class 2 driver's license.
Welcome to the Titty Twister.
Bottle of whiskey and 5 glasses.
Get your food here, Jose.
Best in Mexico.
I kind of doubt that.
Mary had a little lamb.
It's your religion?
No, I do drink. I'm just not drinking now.
No, I can't. I'm not 21 yet.
Yes. Round 2, you ready? Here we go.
Yes, I'll have another one, thank you.
On 3.
Why is he so angry?
Still stewing about that ape laying his hand on me. I'm gonna take this bottle and I'm gonna bust it over his melon fucking head. Never said do what I do, I said do what I say.
Express yourself.
Would you call me?
Nothing. I didn't make a statement. I asked a question. Are you such a loser? You can't tell when you've won? Did they find you? No, they couldn't. You've won.
I want you to have a drink with me. I insist.
Epitome of evil. The most sinister woman to ever dance on the face of this earth. And worship at the feet of Santanico Pandemonium.
Oh, I know her. I love this actress. What's her name? No, thank you. Absolutely not.
Watching, strolling in her eyes, find myself
What's wrong with her? She's a vampire. She's a vampire. He was trying to keep that up. And he likes toes. No.
That's what I call a fucking show! That guy, it's the puta over there.
Richie, get back on the clock.
Broke my finger and my nose. That's too bad. Kicked me in the ribs while I was down.
What is that? Where are we in now? 1 hour. We finally got vampires.
You know what everybody says about me, huh?
I suck.
Oh.
Let's see if you taste as good as your brother. I'm not gonna drain you completely. You'll be my slave. You'll be my footstool. And at my command, you lick the dog shit from my boot heel.
No thanks. I already have a wife.
You might be in trouble.
Anything you got to say to them? Say to me first.
It's hard. Everybody dead.
Supposed to burn up or something? Now let's kill that fucking band. I can do that.
Fuck you, everybody. Good night!
I bet you he's still alive.
I love you.
He's not your brother anymore.
That's a matter of opinion, and I don't give a fuck about yours.
Don't be a fool!
There is the peace in death that I could not give you in life.
Way to go, Richie.
Seth, are you okay?
I just rammed a wooden stake into my brother's chest because he turned into a vampire. Everything is hunky-dory. If it were up to you, if you had half a chance, you would feed us to those fucks.
Why didn't I? If we're gonna get out of this, we need you clean and sober and thinking, not drunk.
First I thought it was just birds.
Bats.
Oh, I thought we were done.
Take care of this mess. Let's take the rest of those ugly fucks. Where?
Why do I know her? I know her as an adult.
We got a bunch of fucking vampires out there trying to get in here and suck our fucking blood.
Right.
Now, do we all agree that what we are dealing with is vampires?
Yeah.
Crosses hurt vampires. Do we have a cross?
In the motorhome.
In other words, no.
All you gotta do is put two sticks together, and you got a cross.
Yeah, he's right. Does silver have something to do with vampires?
That's werewolves.
Does anybody have any silver?
Right.
Okay, then who cares?
We know about these vampires.
They got superhuman strength. We can hurt them. If you hit one hard enough, take their head right off.
As far as God's concerned, we might as well all be a piece of shit, but he is one of the boys. His faith isn't what it used to be.
Damn.
A faithless preacher doesn't mean shit to us. A servant of God can take a cross and shove it up these monsters' asses.
He's smart. Love George Clooney.
You lost your faith. I always said that God could kiss my ass, but I just changed my lifetime in 30 minutes. If there is a hell, and those sons of bitches are from it, then there has got to be a heaven, Jacob. Are you a faithless preacher? Or are you a mean motherfucking servant of God?
Servant of God.
How'd you like to spend 24 hours of it lying in some muddy ditch? It's a nail. I can set my tooth.
Okay.
Right beside me. Listen to the enemy joke. Laugh.
Ah. Kill them. This long ass story with fucking vampires outside.
I killed the entire VC squad. Single-handed.
Fucking bit me!
We have to go back for my father.
Your
Dad's
father's
dead,
dead.
Kate.
In the dark.
Open the door! Jacob, are you bit?
Yes.
You're gonna be okay, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I've been bit. I'd say the next 20, 30 minutes, our friends outside will bust in this door. And I'll probably turn into a vampire within the hour. And the four of us can go at him, hit him with everything we have. Well, I say let's tear this place apart for weapons. So when they burst through that door, we'll make them wish they never did.
So the vampires stole all this.
Give us your protection and strength in this our darkest hour.
Look at that thing.
Before we go any further, I need you three to promise me something. I want you three to promise you'll take me down, no different from the rest. Why don't I believe you? Then I want you to swear to God That you'll kill me. Do you swear to God that when I become one of the undead, you'll kill me? 4!
Okay, all right, I promise I'll do it.
Let's kill some fucking vampires. Here's hips.
Why didn't you just squirt the water at them?
God, in Jesus Christ's name.
Get the fuck out of the cup! Kill me, Kate.
When they run out, start cold powder and make them sick of their summer.
Should I save the last bullets for us?
No, he's on the next fuck that tries to bite you.
Shoot more holes! Shoot more holes! Go.
Sid, don't leave me.
Hello! I'm looking for my friend Seth! What the fuck was going on in there? Why, out of all of the godforsaken shitholes in Mexico, do we have to meet here?
It's a rowdy place. It's on the middle of nowhere. There'll be no cops. And it's open from dusk till dawn.
My brother is dead. That girl's entire fucking family is dead. Psychos do not explode when sunlight hits them. I don't give a fuck how crazy they are. 15% instead of 30% for my stay in El Rey. That's a good start.
25.
Shut up, Carlos.
You want a cold beer? I got some in the car. How do you like the car?
It's all right.
Hey, it is new, cabron. Belonged to a drug dealer friend of mine.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry too.
Mm.
You need some company?
I mean, where's she gonna go?
Kate, do you know where I'm going? Do you know what El Rey is?
I have to go.
Shut up, Carlos.
Go home, Kate. Maybe a bastard, but I'm not a fucking bastard.
He's a bastard, not a fucking bastard, Kate. Oh, they just...
Dark night.
Where's El Rey?
It's a dark.
They didn't see edit or nighttime. Well, okay. So let's have a conversation on. So when I think about smash or pass, so I liked the movie, and I liked the movie before the vampires came. I actually liked it more. It got to a point where I was like completely forgot about vampires. I actually wanted to follow Seth and his brother on their there's a word I'm looking for that I can't pronounce at the moment, but I see it in my head, so I guess you guys gotta guess. But I wanted to follow them on their journey, another word, on a killing spree. Like, I found those two very fascinating. I found the brother to be like a psycho, and him doing that. Honestly, it was when we were following his brother and him, I was thinking about his brother, and when his brother was like hearing voices in his head about stuff, right away I started thinking about the serial killers when I used to, not used to, but I still do my true crime biographies. I just haven't really found a good one. But I started thinking about like Ted Bundy and that other guy dressed like a clown. Those are the people like I started thinking of while I was watching, because he played that type of part like really well, like creepy crawler, sex killer. So there was that, and I really found George Clooney to be a villain, which I don't really think that he's. I don't know any movie that George Clooney's like a villain in. And actually, tell you the truth, at this very moment, I can't remember any George Clooney movies, and I know he's in countless. But for him to be a villain, I'm like, that's new. And I actually really liked him being a cold, heartless villain. Being a villain to the point where he didn't kill. He always talked about killing, then he killed. He actually killed. He killed that guy in the butt. But that was like because there was no other way for him in his head to solve this problem. His brother was already doing what his brother did. So there's that part. Once we got to okay, so the lady in there, I cannot remember her name, but she's a famous actress, right? And wasn't she actually married to George Clooney in real life? I don't know how brief it was, or if it was a long time, but I thought they were together, but maybe I'm wrong. But she's like, if that's the actress I'm thinking of, she's a really famous actress. I honestly thought once we saw her, I was like, first of all, I knew she was a vampire right away because they were hypnotized, right? And so there was that. And then I thought, okay, we're in Mexico. She's Latina. I was like, are we gonna get like Queen of the Damned, but like Latin? And then it quickly ended as soon as she came. As soon as she came, as soon as she left. I was like, that's a weird, when she died, I was like, that's a weird choice. Also, I guess we were already in a world that we already knew vampires were real and how to kill them. Although they were saying they didn't believe in vampires, I guess we were in this realm that put the vampire stake in through their heart. We still don't know how that black guy took the heart right out of the because then Sex Machine is his name. He did say they're mushy, so I guess you could easily just do that. And I guess these vampires don't have the ability to move very quickly. As you saw them just standing there like, oh. So there was that. And it seemed like those truckers were more like vampire slayers, but we never really got there. We never really established that's what they were, at least for me. It just seemed like they just knew how to kill people because the black guy was in the military at one time. I don't know if the Sex Machine guy was his comrade and that's how they were so good, or was that guy a part of Indiana Jones crew and that's why he had that whip and he was good doing that thing. I don't know. Was he also the person who had the gun in his middle section? Was that the same guy? Yeah, it was the same guy. Why didn't he ever use that thing ever again? We saw it once or twice, I guess. Budget. So then we had that. Once actually, to tell you the truth, once the vampires were introduced to us, for me, it kind of went downhill. I felt like it started getting really cheesy. Once a vampire, I thought she was just gonna have the teeth, but they fully on change into like these barbarians sometimes, most of the time. And then like, they were like not really threatening, to tell you the truth. Like, it took all of them to kill that boy. Like, it took like 5 vampires and either like just feeding on him and he's still like living. So there was that. And then there was other elements of it where it completely took me out of the realm. Like when the father, who also is a famous actor, and I like him in a lot of movies, suggests some movies that the father was in. He plays a really good, like he's more action, right? And I know I like a lot of movies he's in, so maybe we could watch movies with him in it. So when the father kept giving these speeches about like kill him once he turns, and then like he didn't really do a good job at that. That kind of took me out the element, and there was a few other times when he was speaking, it took me out the element, not because he's a bad actor, but the writing for me. And then George Clooney, he executed. I think most of George Clooney's things were good. We also, those 2 kids, they're really famous, right? So so the younger girl is in Yellow Jackets, right? I'm pretty sure she's in Yellow Jackets. which I need to finish up if anybody wants me to continue watching. I think I have like 4 more episodes of season 2. I'm pretty sure. I think she was in Yellow Jackets, but I know she's in other movies as well. I'm pretty sure. The boy looks super familiar. He kind of reminds me of Spider-Man, the new Homecoming, that boy, but obviously that's not him because this was in 96, but that can't be him. But he looks really familiar too. I don't know where I know him from, but I know him. So this has a lot of big actors in it. And they all died, pretty much. And then it ended really weird. Like, Carlos came, like, during the day. Like, it was between dawn and dusk. Like, that wasn't dusk. That was straight up afternoon. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when Carlos came, and then he saw the vampires jumping around, and he's like, oh, what's going on? Like, it just took me out the element, y'all. And then he got like these little 2 racks of money, and then they drove off to El Rey. They said, you know what El Rey is? We never established what that is. And then they just drove off and left Kate, and Kate went in her RV, and I guess maybe she went back to the United States. Is there a whatever this movie is called, is there a sequel of this? I don't think there's a sequel. I'm pretty sure there's not a sequel. I don't know if we really want one. From Dawn Till Dusk 2. Oh, there is a Dawn Till Dusk 2. Oh, there's 3 movies. Oh, but George Clooney's not in it. At least I don't see him. And one of the actors, I'm looking at the poster, is also the actor that just got killed. 5 career criminals gathered in Mexico to pull off a bank heist. They soon realize that they are up against a far more frightening creatures than the police that are pursuing them. So all of the vampires live in Mexico? Listen, I know there are some Mexicans out there right now being a little irritated. Like, why are we like vampires? Why can't it be in the United States? Regardless. But it seems as well, though, it might have gone down in rating. Dawn Till Dusk series. I just want to know what the ratings are. It seems like it definitely goes down more as the more movies came out. Not really sure. But this movie was rated at 7.2 on IMDb, and I'm not gonna lie to you, y'all, I really feel like I agree with that. I feel like 7.2 is pretty good. Ooh, the second movie came at a 4.1. Yeah, absolutely. The 4.1, and then the third movie came at a 4.8. So it seems like it just went completely downhill, and they made a TV show in 2014 with 3 seasons, and that did a 6.8. So maybe the series is better than the movie. So I think that a 7.8, or I'll give it an 8, this movie. Smash. The reason why I would say I would smash the movie is because at this time in 96, I mean, what we're gonna do? I can't compare this movie to a movie in 2023. Okay, I can't compare that movie to the movies in 2000s. It's completely different time. Even in the early 2000s and 96, it's still the VFX and everything of that sort drastically changed once we started getting into the 2000s. It did change. So I really can't compare, in my opinion, I really can't compare this movie to that. So for its time, I would say smash. For me being where I am now, if I was going to watch that movie again, I would say pass. I would be like, okay, I've seen the movie once. Actually, at this present moment, I've seen this movie once, and for me, I wouldn't watch the movie again. It was good, but it was kind of cheesy. I'm so mad at vampire movies being super cheesy, but it was in 96, and it gave us what it could give us in 96. And I guess George Clooney also, and these other actors that are really famous, weren't as famous, obviously, back then. Maybe George Clooney was just up and rising star and he was taking as many gigs as he could. But he did really well. I think the standout characters, no shade, no tea, was George Clooney's brother. I think he was the standout character this whole movie. I think he was my number one. My number one go-to. He acted out the scenes. He was scary. He was more threatening to me than the actual vampires. Even him being a vampire, you would think he would be more dangerous. He wasn't. Like, they just had to hold his arms and then he got stabbed. Like, so yeah, I would give this movie an 8. For me, I would pass it. I would smash it if I was back in the 90s. I'd be like, yeah, that's great. But right now, I think I'm gonna pass. I think I'm gonna pass. It was still a good movie. Still a good movie. And definitely, I would tell people, like, yeah, watch that movie at least once. Like, see where George Clooney was back then. He looked good with that fake-ass tattoo. He was giving bad boy. He was giving the people what they needed at that moment. So definitely watch that movie at that time. But don't make me watch it again, because that means we aren't friends. But thank you guys for voting for this movie. It was fun. It was joy to experience this for the first time with all of you guys. You guys, once again, are my extended family. So this is where I watch all my movies and TV now. I have this big ass TV right over here, and I never turn the shit on. That TV is sad, it is crying, but I like to watch that. You know what? I might turn the TV on and watch some cooking shows. Thank you. By the way, my mom, she commented on my last movie reaction. So shout out to my mom. And she wanted to remind me, because I was saying in my last reaction, my last movie reaction, that when I was young, I didn't watch TV. So like people are super surprised at all the TV shows and movies that I have never watched before. And that's why I could bring it to you guys. Being a reactor is great for me. And my mom wanted me to be reminded that I did used to watch, what's his name? I did Pee Wee Herman. Pee Wee Herman, yeah, I used to watch it, that's the name. And I used to watch cooking shows. I loved cooking shows. Bam! Emerald Lagasse, whatever his name is. And then I used to watch, that cooking show that was in Japan, I believe it was, and Master Chef. Woo! That was my show. I used to do that all the time when I was younger too, because I never knew what they were saying, and it was in Japan or whatever. I shouldn't say Japan. I don't know what language it was, but it was in a different language and not the revamped one, which went to English. That was cheesy. Go old school. That was what I used to watch: wrestling, cooking shows, and Pee Wee Herman and the Big Couch, which was that clown lady. And Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And then I will watch TRL. Anyways, we're done with this damn reaction. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you want to see this in a full reaction, once again, please join the Patreon side of things or YouTube here on this platform. But please support this channel for free. Take 2 seconds out and hit that like button, share, and comment down below. I promise you, it really does wonders for this video, guys. It definitely gets it out there. Please share it to any platform that you guys are on. If I see 300 people viewing this and only 2 likes, I'm never watching another movie ever again. I'm psych. I'll probably watch next weekend. And I'll see you guys next time with more Smash or Pass.